Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are all doing well. So this week we've been learning about the farm, but I also wanted to review our five senses. Earlier this year we talked about our five senses and we learned that we can use our eyes to see, our nose to smell, our mouth to taste, our ears to hear, and our hands to touch. So I have a little book we're going to use to review our five senses. This book is called My Five Senses. Let's read it together. I can see with my eyes. Can you point to your eyes? I can hear with my ears. Show me your ears. Can you touch your ears? I can smell with my nose. Touch your nose. Look at the little boy. He's smelling a flower, isn't he? I can taste with my tongue. Show me your tongue. I can touch. I touch with my fingers. What does the little boy have? He has a bunny rabbit. We might see those on a farm. I do all of this with my senses. I have five senses. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I use my sense of sight. I'm seeing. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing. When I smell soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven, I am smelling. When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I am tasting. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I use my sense of touch. I am touching. Sometimes I use all my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I am using at that time. When I look at the moon and the stars, I use one sense. I am seeing. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I use four senses. I see, hear, smell, and touch. When I bounce a ball, I use three senses. I see, hear, and touch. Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another, but each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see. Hear all there is to hear. Smell all there is to smell. Taste all there is to taste. And touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. All right, guys. So you guys know all about your five senses now. So if you look in the comments below, there's a little book that you can print that I made called My Five Senses. And there's a place to write your name there. And then each page has a different sense on it. So what I'd like for you to do is draw a picture on each page. So because we're talking about the farm, I want you to use the farm for your book. So it says, I can taste with my tongue. Let's think about the farm. What is something on the farm that you can taste with your tongue? So farmers grow vegetables. So you could draw a vegetable or a fruit or maybe even a glass of milk. Where do we get milk from on the farm? The cows give us milk, don't they? So there are lots of good things that come from the farm that we can taste. Let's look at the next page. I can smell with my nose. Oh, there are lots of things you can smell on the farm. You could smell some flowers growing, or maybe you could smell the hay that the horses eat. Or maybe you could even smell the stinky pigs. So there are lots of things you could draw that you could smell on the farm. Let's look at our next page. I can see with my eyes. So there's lots of things you could see on the farm. You might see the farmer working, taking care of the animals or growing his crops. Or you might see a cow out in the field, maybe eating some hay. All right, let's look at the next page. I can hear with my ears. Now there's lots of things you might hear on the farm. So look at my sheep. What does the sheep say? He goes, baa, baa. So you might hear the sheep. What else could you hear? You might hear the cow. What does the cow say? Moo. You might hear the pig. Oink, 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 oink. Or even the horse. Neigh, neigh. So think of something that you would like to hear on the farm and draw a picture of it on that page. Okay, and the last page says, I can touch with my hands. I can touch. What is something that you could touch at the farm? So you're going to get your mommy and daddy to help you write the word, and then you're going to draw the picture. All right, friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed our book about our 5 senses. I hope you guys all have a great day. I miss you bunches and bunches. Love you. Bye-bye.